where it hits, it punches below its weight. We have to punch not above our weight. We have to punch not below our weight. We have to increase our weight and punch the post.
ये हमारा सिद्धांत है, हम घर में घुस के मारेंगे.
You know, victims of terrorism do not sit together with perpetrators of terrorism to discuss terrorism.
नमस्कार, जय हिंद, जय भारत एंड वेलकम टू डेफ टॉक्स. हमारे साथ हैं भाई, देयर इज अ पर्सन हु माइट बी अक्यूज्ड ऑफ अ यूएपीए. पता है आपको? मतलब फ्यूचर टेररिस्ट टाइप डिक्लेयर कर चुके हैं सीजेपी. व्हाट टू डू माइन? अभिजीत अय्यर मित्रा साहब, नमस्कार. यू आर, I am scared of you, sir. I hope I don't land up in jail.
You should be. So, you know, what fun. They want cases removed against rioters, but apparently just saying that the bugger's house is in GK. मैंने कोई एड्रेस दिया नहीं दिया. GK1 is a big thing. So, उसमें जाके doxing. Now, is doxing illegal under law? No.
Adult है भाई.
Adult है.
And public person है ऊपर से.
Public person है. Boss, he's in the public this thing. है ना? So, have you seen the lawyer that he thanked? छुटकू सा बच्चा है कहीं का. ठीक, करने दो. अभी हम भी तो फाइल करेंगे. They've threatened me ना. So, and this is post facto. This isn't even going, this isn't included in not taking action based on riots that you instigated. This is, you have threatened my persona. Both Saurav Das and Ashutosh Ranka have threatened my persona. So we're going and filing a criminal intimidation case against them tomorrow. And given these buggers and how violent they got, beat up policemen, you think they won't come and try to kill me tomorrow? They're certified rioters with a history of rioting. No.
But ये बताओ यार, I mean, आपने you came out and said GK1 and वो जो पूरा आपने उसका expose करा, you've spoken about it. अभी तो काफी जगह पे आपने बात भी करी है इसके बारे में. Why are they? अच्छा ठीक है, आपके पास GK में घर है, कोई बात नहीं. What's the problem?
No. That is not the problem. The problem there is the rent is about 9 lakhs a month. Okay, 9 lakhs a month. But the official rent agreement does not have Saurav Das's name in it. And the total rent is 12.5 lakhs per year. So I have written to the Minister for Urban Development requesting that property be seized or supplanted in rent. So that, imagine for getting 9,000 square feet in GK1, it can become a center, it can become, so the government should take over the rent. There is no better renter than the government in paying their dues and everything. So they should do that immediately and take it over.
I mean, with the launch on and everything, yeah.
है ना? So I highly recommend it. So the letter is being finalized. It will be sent to the Urban Development Minister tomorrow, and I'll also be copying this thing. Let's see.
But tell me this, I mean, what do you think of these guys? Wow, who are these people? Who are they backed by? कौन है ये? Suddenly आ गए, this, that. देखो जो भी discussion चल रहा है अभी online, everything is there. But कोई ये नहीं बोल रहा who's the main backer. It can't be Kejriwal.
It can't be Kejriwal, but the people behind Kejriwal. See, Kejriwal himself was a puppet, no?
True.
Kejriwal himself was a front. And these guys, they've been clearly manipulated and their image has been molded before they came into the public glare. Yeah. So there is a lot more here that needs to be gone into. Notice not one of them is willing to talk about their sources of income. Not one of them. And the moment you start questioning them about their finances, they get prickly. ठीक है, पहले मैं अपना सब स्कॉलरशिप दिखाऊंगा. पहले मोदी को बोलो कि वो अपना, वो तो it is in public. The Delhi registrar has said, Delhi University registrar has said it is a legit degree. अब तो अपना दिखा. How is Saurav able to afford this house?
I mean, वो तो एक्टिविज्म करता है, उसका तो काफी कुछ पब्लिक डोमेन में है, एक्टिविज्म एंड दिस एंड दैट एंड ये वो सब कुछ उसका तो जो भी है. बट द इंटरेस्टिंग पॉइंट हियर इज कि वायर अभी इन लोगों ने ये सब कर कुछ दिया. नाउ लुक एट द हिपोक्रेसी. Yesterday they were all sick. All of them have typhoid or some crap. Today all of them have landed up in Dipke's house, but they couldn't go to Jharkhand, which is very closer to Delhi.
Yeah. But notice, kal tak they were all sick and they couldn't talk about Jharkhand. Suddenly they're all doing great. By typhoid ke baad, do you know what typhoid does? It destroys your immune system. Coke pee raha hai, Amrut. Now I don't like Amrut. It's not to my taste. Some of the Amrits are very good. I don't know which one he had. The Special Reserve is very good. But you know, it's congratulations. I mean, financially they've made it. They've secured some kind of financial stability for the next year or so, as long as the phenomenon lasts.
Yeah, you call the people Godi media. ठीक है, तुम and then उनके साथ ही जाके तुम बैठ जाते हो.
उनके साथ first you try to drive them out.
हाँ.
पीट के निकाल रहे थे उनको. Then you want to go sit with them. Make up your mind which one it is, na? Then they say, you remember when Dipke was asked, आप ही ने गोदी मीडिया बोल के भगाया, फिर क्यों बोलते हो कि कवरेज नहीं मिल रहा है? He says, देखिए मोदी जी भी इंटरव्यू नहीं देते हैं, तो आप कैसे मेरे से तो आपको भी कवर करना चाहिए ना मेरे को, मैं जो भी आपको बोलूं. He's already at that level. Dipke thinks he's Modi, bro. Sorry, Dikpe.
Your मोदी जी की क्या कॉम्प्लेक्शन अच्छा नहीं है.
हाँ, he's such a and imagine the other fellow thinks he looks like Hrithik Roshan. He looks like a bloody servant boy.
By the way, have you seen the print article?
हाँ, obfuscation. Na?
नहीं, print article on him. We came for the protest, stayed for the
dimples.
dimples.
Pookie, dimples. But this is not the first time the print is doing shitty articles like this, no?
We came for Saurabh Das's
These
dimple.
these are all paid for consideration articles. And we saw this with this thing. You remember during Operation Sindoor, after Modi, Zubair emerged as the information warfare in chief, who people trusted only after Modi in defending India. And the poor girl who wrote it is now out of a job. She was too bad even for print. We stayed for the cheekbones. Oh, I look like Hrithik Roshan. Oh.
But this is the reality, yeah. This is what has been sold.
Vomit inducing.
How did it get so big then, in your opinion?
Look, I saw a list today of almost 300 organizations that were detected in a police report. 300 organizations that were detected in supporting this thing. This was no organic mobilization. Okay. It was all organizations bringing 200-300 people each, and that is why it's swollen up. Do you know, they took on a this thing, kya kehte hain? They are meant to sign a police undertaking before they are allowed. And you know, the moment it goes after 1,000, they are not meant to protest. Jantar Mantar, you're only allowed to have a maximum crowd of 1,000. After that, you're shifted to Burari.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Not. So, anyway, देखते हैं क्या होता है. मजा आ रहा है मेरे को तो.
अब ये do you think the government is on the back foot? काफी एक उसके ऊपर भी वो चल रहा है भैया.
Boss, not at all. If anything, they've got doubled down. Look at the way they're doing FCRA.
नहीं, FCRA छोड़ो. In the handling of this protest, FCRA and delimitation I'll come to. In the handling of this protest,
I'll tell you where they are on the back foot.
Communication.
communications का problem है boss, but where they are on the back foot, and this is the worst time for Shehzad to have quit the party. Tell
Why
me
did he?
anybody who has got a Shehzad in English. Sudhanshu Trivedi Hindi, yes, he's also very good in English, but Shehzad was much more combative in English. And that's long story. But anyway, the point is, communications has always been bad. What has really got them is the upper caste revolt. You see, somebody had said this to me about 2-3 weeks back. I forget who it was, but basically what they said was that upper castes are to BJP what Muslims are to SP and Congress.
Okay.
They're stuck. There are no alternatives. Okay. And the upper castes are clearly showing, I'm sorry, boss. We have alternatives. That has really got them. That's really got them. I think what happened in Delhi on the 20th of July and thereafter was institutional infighting within the government, which torpedoed a lot of things. Factional fighting, institutional clashes, and things like that. The upper caste revolt has really gotten them. And they know that after showing weakness on this, they have to show strength somewhere else, because nobody respects a weak government. So whether they like it or not, very paradoxically, क्या हुआ है कि they've basically, what the CJP managed to gain, they're going to lose in terms of FCRA now.
वो तो है भाई, the delimitation and FCRA is going to break backs. Delimitation, I don't know, I mean, क्या होने वाला है, इस बार ही होगा कि दिसंबर में होगा, but it's going to happen, it's going to break the back completely.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल देखते हैं, मजा आएगा.
FCRA तो
Look, there is a lot of things. I've been very, very critical of this government, but I do not ever confuse the fact I am a Twitter and YouTube phenomenon. I have never confused the fact कि मैं कोई mass leader हूं. अगर मैं जाके कोई election करूंगा या ना धरना करूंगा,
10 votes.
5 लोग नहीं आएंगे उसके लिए.
10 votes. I said 10 votes, please. My 10 votes.
Okay, ठीक है.
I'll bribe 5 people.
तो मेरे उतने वोट आएंगे. Now, this is a guy who has won 3 elections in a goddamn row. And even after a near miss in the third, he is now close to a bloody 2/3 majority. कौन बहनचोद उसको जाके पॉलिटिक्स सिखाने की जरूरत करेगा? Fine. It's not the BJP does not make mistakes. The thing is, the BJP learns from its mistakes. You have to be very clear, right? Yeah. UGC guidelines में क्या हुआ? The BJP learned its lesson and it backed off. They've learned that even that backing off isn't enough. More has to be done.
Communication, यार वही RSS जाएगा, बात करेगा.
Their thing is they're very bad at communicating to a certain class of people who do not go out and vote, but disproportionately hog what Habermas's definition of the public sphere. भाई लोग ये सब जाके Google करो, Habermas's definition of public sphere क्या होता है. That is generally the term we use for all Twitterati, Talkerati, all of that, Instarati, सब कुछ. Not even Dhruvrati. And उसमें क्या होता है कि they're very, very good at communicating with the rank and file in the bottom that comes out in votes. Never confuse the two. Never ever confuse the two. So this is one of those things where unko jhatka laga hai. And remember how they everybody twisted Ravi Shankar Prasad's statement.
Yep.
He said कोई कुत्ता बिल्ली ऐसा नहीं है कि कोई भी कुत्ता बिल्ली भाजपा पे खड़ा होगा तो वो वोट करेगा, उसको काम करना पड़ेगा तभी वो. There was a नहीं, इसने बोला कुत्ता बिल्ली भी मोदी का नाम लेके खड़ा होगा जीत जाएगा. That is not what he said. ठीक है. So this is one of those things where ये बीजेपी को, why is the CJP a phenomenon, boss? They know BJP can't be defeated electorally. That is why they're trying all these other stunts, ना? जो हम इलेक्शन से नहीं कर पाते हैं वो हम कलर्ड रेवोल्यूशन से करेंगे.
इलेक्शन तो यार देखो, इलेक्शंस का तो इनको पता है, यूजीसी आएगा, you're gone. People are upset with the BJP. That doesn't mean people will vote for the other side. You know, they don't understand the difference between the two. अब वो बिहार से एक मैसेज आ गया है, ठीक है, one message has come from Bihar, that will be dealt with and finished. That's how it happens. But that doesn't mean the voter will shift to the other side, which is so I always say this, I'd rather take a damaged nationalist who makes mistakes than an anti-nationalist.
Any day.
भाई रहने दो, तुम सारा दूर रहो मुझसे. These guys, they listen, and national security with these guys have been good.
See, this is what I keep saying. Yeah, the man is a genius, okay, Amit Shah. You've defeated bloody. Let's be clear. I keep saying this. I will repeat this again. Terrorism in insurgency in Kashmir is dead. Terror attacks honge, which they can happen anywhere in India. That doesn't mean India is in a state of insurgency. Finished. Naxalism. Do you remember at one point of time they controlled 1/3 of the Indian landmass, more?
Yes.
Of the Indian mainland, excluding the Northeast and the Andaman and Nicobar Islands. Completely wiped out.
Yep. Mamta wiped out.
How can somebody who is so brilliant at that be so spectacularly incompetent in urban security?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like, in a way, Amit Shah reminds me of myself, if I may boast a bit. मेरे हिस्ट्री टीचर और ज्योग्राफी टीचर, ये ना हमेशा स्टाफ रूम में ये चर्चा चलता था. The English history and geography and economics teachers used to be saying, Abhijit is the best student we've ever had. Oh my God. The history teacher's problem was, Abhijit, the only problem is he doesn't write what I've taught him. He goes and researches all kinds of other stuff and he writes additional and extra to what I've given. And I have to keep telling him, Abhijit, please. The history teacher always used to beg me, but please, ye likho. On the other hand, also my chemistry teacher, for whatever, the chemistry teacher also for hydrocarbons only. My maths teacher, my physics teacher, my biology teacher, they're like, bhai, ye kya? What kind of a mand buddhi idiot have you put into our class? This fellow's a complete bloody idiot. Because I just wasn't interested. And in maths, it was a very strange thing. One maths teacher loved me because wo jab calculus chal raha tha na, integration, differentiation, I was very good with that. So one maths teacher loved me. The other maths teacher hated me because the 9th, 10th maths teacher hated me. The 11th, 12th maths teacher loved me. Because calculus I was interested in. If I wasn't interested in something, I wouldn't do it properly at all. It was either in the 90s or it would be single digit marks. There was no in between for me.
But these guys are like that.
Not do it for you.
But एक चीज है यार, with the kind of what they inherited to where we are today, and
many people say I look like Amit Shah.
Okay. थोड़ा सा you'll have to walk like that a little bit. I've seen Mr. Shah, but not now. I'm talking about 15, 16 years ago when I saw him.
I met him twice last year in those Bharat Mandapam things. Anyway,
quite a personality. But मुझे एक चीज बताओ. These guys, one thing is there, they learn. ठीक है, मोदी जी का the sudden bloody attack on Instagram tells you something that they figured out हुआ क्या है.
Instagram crossed a line.
Yeah.
Instagram crossed a line. But that said, remember the BJP's game on Instagram also wasn't good. We've been warning the BJP for 3-4 years. The game has shifted to Instagram. Instagram ko ye karo. But mind you, in spite of that, organic mobilization of the youth nahi tha udhar. It was all these 300 organizations and things like that were providing cadre and everything. वो जाके देखा था ना, सौरभ द्विवेदी ने खुद बोला था कि ये तो आईसा से हैं, ये SFI से हैं. तो भाई तुम्हारे लोग कौन हैं? Most of the people doing the rioting were these Chandrasekhar Azad's hooligans that he got in,
Yeah.
and some farm hooligans as well.
थे वो मुस्लिम ऑर्गेनाइजेशंस बहुत सारे थे
But
वहां पर.
overall, tell me something. I just want to ask our viewers something. By all means, hate the BJP, hate Modi, hate Shah. Maybe things are very, very bad. They're horrible. Maulana Modi, whatever abuse you want to give him, though. How do you think things are going to be in under a third front government or a Congress government? जरा ये भी सोचो.
My channel will be closed and I'll be in jail. That's what I.
Boss, we'll all be in jail.
Straight
तुम
jail.
क्या?
साले.
तुमको तो कम से कम थोड़ा ठीक से अकोमोडेशन देंगे, मेरे को तो
UAPA.
देंगे.
UAPA is, I mean, yeah, because I mean the political discourse in this country is now becoming, I mean, mind-numbing. Yeah, it is mind-numbing. वहां पर वो राहुल गांधी standing on a protest हंस रहा है, हा अबे protest कर रहा है भाई, थोड़ा serious हो जा. It's mind-numbing. केजरीवाल doesn't, अच्छा ये CJP वाला थोड़ा खड़ा हो रहा है, dump them, get into E20.
Yeah.
And वहां पर भी गडकरी. अच्छा भाई, talk about Sharad Pawar also. You want to target Gadkari? Fair enough, target. शरद पवार को भी कर दो ना. Who's got bigger sugar mills?
No. And Gadkari's son is a bit player in the whole thing, boss. But listen, tell me something. Do they even know that most of the ethanol is coming from American corn? No.
Yeah, American corn and the sadawa rice that is lying in the godowns which doesn't get distributed.
And look, exactly. It's a slightly more complex process, but from that. Now, I want to ask something very simple out here. You want energy independence or do you not want energy independence?
100%. I say 100% ethanol in the next 10 years, yeah.
Are you willing to pay the price for that energy independence? सब बोलेंगे हमको एनर्जी इंडिपेंडेंट होना है, बट द मोमेंट इट कम्स टू मेकिंग समथिंग पर्सनल, एनर्जी इंडिपेंडेंस पर मेरे गाड़ी एथेनॉल नहीं यूज करेगा. Now, as I understand it, what the government's plan is to ultimately go into hydrogen when we manage to crack that problem set. Yeah. And understand this, you know, when the Prime Minister puts his mind to something, all our other missiles may be failures, but the nuclear missiles are a roaring success. Why? Because they come under the PM. We may not have an indigenous diesel electric submarine or a air independent propulsion submarine, but we have a proper working functional nuclear submarine. Why? Because it comes under the PMO. Now
he's taken the engine.
We're going to go the hydrogen path. 5G सबने बोला था बिना चाइनीज टेक्नोलॉजी आप कर नहीं पाएंगे. बहनचोद एक भी चाइनीज कंपोनेंट नहीं है हमारे 5G में.
6G आ रहा है भाई.
We did it, na? We did it all by ourselves. We did space all by ourselves. We even put a private rocket in space now. Okay. So hydrogen, they say, well, Japan couldn't crack it. Bencho, there are lots of things Japan couldn't crack. Japan couldn't crack a 5G network by itself. We will do it. I have full confidence when we put our mind to something, we do it. The problem in India is this laziness. Pata hai? But when we choose to do it, we do it. When Indira Gandhi chose to break Pakistan, she bloody broke Pakistan. So it's the same thing out here. We will go to hydrogen. In the meantime, they're ramping up on nuclear power big time because the first and second stage of the 3-point power plan is now in play. So now moving to electric makes sense. The thing is, the next step is to do batteries in India and do all the components in India.
Which they already started doing.
They've already started. It has to pick up. Yeah. Just like solar also has to pick up. But see, I have full faith when we put our mind to it. My issue with this is, भाई क्यों PM को करना है? हर मंत्री को एक independent, should be an independent powerhouse in their own right. It should be centralized to the PM. But see, as long as the delivery is there, I don't care how you do it. मेरे को ना, अगर if I want a butter chicken, I don't care. I'm concerned about the taste of the butter chicken. I can't go in and say, भाई इसमें ना ठंडा बटर ही डालो. लास्ट में मॉन्टे करो बटर को, बटर में तलना नहीं है, बटर को गलना नहीं चाहिए. You can't go micromanage a chef, यार.
नहीं उनका अपना टाइमलाइन है. See, I always there are times I get pissed off as well. But मैं हमेशा then I say okay यार, it's their timeline. I am not advising them, nor are they bloody personally answerable to me. तो उनका अपना timeline है, वो उनको करने दो. ठीक है, fair enough. बट जहां पर criticism बनता है, we will give criticism कि यार ये मत करो, वो मत करो, this is not all right, that's not all right, whatever. I mean, now tell me what's going to become of these guys? What is the government going to do of these CJP leaders? I'm calling them leaders.
You know, the best thing to do is to let them hang by themselves by their own rope.
Give them a long
They've already
nose.
overextended themselves. They're already looking like a bigger and bigger joke by the day. अब अगर सरकार कुछ करेगा ना,
हीरो बन
it
जाएंगे.
will give them unnecessary क्या? It will give them unnecessary more attention. The point is to make them irrelevant through ignoring them. Divert onto some other topic, which is what the FCRA is doing.
No, FCRA के बाद there's going to be a meltdown in the country. I mean, absolute meltdown.
मजा है. Now they'll have to bloody account for every bloody paisa they'll have to account for. And mind you, that is what, if you actually read the bill, see, the more important bill than the FCRA bill isn't the important one. It's the 20th June Gazette notification.
Which is, by the way, it's already done. So the hard-hitting one is already finished.
The hard-hitting part is already done. FCRA is not that important. ये भी ये लोग जानते नहीं, वो Gazette notification has already done everything. The heavy lifting is done.
इसके अंदर सिर्फ वो asset लेने का एक point है. That's it.
That's it. And the asset also, see, it is a very simple thing. अगर तुमने, say today I file a tax return, tax department sends me a notice and they fine me, say, 1 crore rupee. This is for money I have received in the past financial year, not in this financial year, correct?
Correct.
Now, it goes through the entire appellate process and I lose all the appeals consecutively. And I can't pay the 1 crore. What do? You seize assets worth 1 crore. ये क्या बोल रहे हैं कि if this money was deemed to have been used improperly, you will go through an appellate process and finally we will seal that amount. It is the same rule that is applied by IT to an individual that's being applied to an organization. It's a rationalization of laws.
Fantastic.
So what is the problem? That you're so great that an NGO can't be treated like an average citizen of India.
Today was amazing. There were Christians for FCRA going on, and I literally hats off to all these guys. On Twitter, Christians for SRA. I am a Syrian Christian. I am a this Christian. I am a that Christian. I support FCRA. I was like, yaar, ye kya hua bhai? But it was happening. I saw so many tweets of this. And I was like, okay, fair enough. But इनको देखो US से तो pressure आ रहा है. If that Muri Riley or whatever, Riley, Piley, Chiley, whatever that guy idiot is, उसने तो tweet कर ही दिया.
But see, he's the only person to have tweeted. And he's clearly doing it on part of some group or pressure group or whatever. The point is, notice the US government hasn't raised an issue about this. Because they know that this law is very much in keeping with their own laws about accounting for foreign funding.
Farah.
It's clear and simple.
It's the same law, by the way.
It is exactly right.
It is the same exact law.
Yeah.
अगर आप दोनों को पढ़ो, if you read the FARA Act and you read the FCRA का जो public में आया है,
it is almost exactly the same. The not the wording, but if you look at the sequence and
meaning is the same.
Yeah.
You have to register, you have to declare, you have to this, you have to that. Exactly the same thing the FCRA is also saying. तो ये कैसे मना करेंगे भाई, तुम्हारा अपना लॉ है, भैंस के हमको क्या बोल रहे हो?
बिल्कुल.
Lastly, now, before we get into questions, काफी सारे सवाल भी आ रहे हैं. I want to ask you about the handling. Dharmendra Pradhan was one, this thing. Now, you know, sometimes politics is a very dirty place.
Yes.
I kind of put out 7 methods कि भाई this is how they will break the protest. ठीक है, they came till 5 discrediting and this and that. फिर containment शुरू हो गया था, which was number 6,
हाँ
and
हाँ
number
हाँ
7 was final crack.
बिल्कुल.
Number 7 में इन्होंने final crack, instead of hammering from top, they took the bloody हवा out from the bottom. Is
It's a
there a
good
double meaning? Is there a double this thing for it?
thing. It is what it seems like. कोई
They
double
just
meaning नहीं. ठीक है. Straight away. It's fine.
I was a little taken aback. I said, that's interesting, but I didn't think they would do that.
Let them. See, one thing I've learned is, एक तो मैंने वचन दिया था कि भाई जब राम मंदिर बन गया ना, उसके बाद मैंने वचन दिया था कि मैं बीजेपी को क्रिटिसाइज नहीं करने वाला.
नहीं criticize करूंगा, but I will stand with them. I will
I will always stand with them. And the second thing is, after this thing, क्या कहते हैं? After when they are in a minority government, तब I will not harm them politically in any form or way. This I'm very clear about. Majority आ जाए उनका, फिर मैं जम के गाली दूंगा उनको.
मैं तो बोलता हूँ, I was telling you, before the show, the opposition made a huge mistake. इनको 400 दे देते, this would have all peaceful, आराम से.
All been exactly, है ना? तो ये आसान सी बात है कि they know their job. They know how to win elections, and they are blessed to have people who do not know how to win elections in the opposition.
Yeah, they've got strong people in the opposition. ऐसी बात तो नहीं है. DMK is pretty strong.
You remember the Rohini
That's
avatar?
wow.
The Rohini avatar is the one avatar of Vishnu that people forget. You know the Rohini avatar?
Yeah.
Where she does a dance, and I don't know which asura it is. She does a pose where you put your hand like this and he kills himself because he can't kill. Shivji ने उनको वरदान देके रखा है कि he goes to Shiva and asks Shivji कि Shivji मेरे को ऐसे, because Shiva is very impressed by his bhakti. So he goes and asks Shivji, Shivji मेरे को ये पावर दो कि मैं जिसके हाथ पर भी, जिसके सर पे भी हाथ रखूंगा वो मर जाएगा. Like, okay. So then he starts chasing Shivji himself to kill Shivji. So then Vishnu takes the Rohini avatar and comes, and beautiful Nritiki does this dance, Bhasmasura. And in the process of the dance, she puts one hand on the head, Bhasmasura does it, and he dies. So it is one thing that is left out of the Dashavatar. Have you noticed? I don't know why, but anyway. So isme kya hai? This is one of those typical things where you can create it and it will destroy itself.
Okay.
You just need a Rohini.
Sometimes these people become their own Rohinis then.
Exactly.
That's an interesting theory. I must say that is the interesting theory.
Mohini,
Because
sorry, not Rohini. Mohini avatar.
when you look at आप जो बोल रहे हो, if you compare this to what has actually happened, it's called a pipeline of, I don't know, you can call it a pipeline of justice or you can call it a pipeline of events.
Yeah.
Which
Maza.
It's how it is, the water flows in a certain way, so you have got to let it flow sometimes.
Exactly.
I know, but one thing is there, and I've said this and I really want your opinion, and let's take questions after that, is that एक चीज तो है, जो previous generation थी ना 2019-20 में, 18-19-20 में, they saw Varmula, they saw all that land acquisition में जो कचरा किया इन लोगों ने, they saw all that.
Yes.
China के साथ, China time पे how they behaved,
बिल्कुल.
Balakot time how they behaved.
Yes.
And people said, यार ये नहीं.
Exactly.
And all the cretins came out from the cracks.
Yeah.
5 साल से कुछ नहीं हुआ था. 21 के बाद कुछ भी नहीं हुआ था. इस बारी फिर से you've got the cretins coming out from the cracks.
Exactly. But let them come out. See, they keep coming out and they keep destroying themselves, which is a good thing. Let it happen. अच्छी बात है वो.
It's really amazing. I mean, right now also Op Sindoor time, people were so upset with the way people behaved with the military and stuff. अभी भी आप खड़े होके वहां पर that girl who was abusing the army, you know.
See, I don't take abuse. Like even with this girl Ruchika, whose name is apparently not Ruchika.
वो तो यार पता नहीं क्या स्टोरी है भाई, छोड़ दो उसको. Let her be.
But the point is, I fundamentally have an issue with going after people for speech.
No, the government is not.
The issue is, issue is incitement when it happens in speech. So what Sharjeel Imam said, हम chicken के neck को तोड़ेंगे, cross the line. देश की बर्बादी तक जंग रहेगी, cross the line. भारत तेरा टुकड़ा होगा इंशाल्लाह इंशाल्लाह, cross the line. Because it was implying violence. ये गाली गलोच करना बॉस, you know, I think India has to get a thicker skin.
I am not. देखो मेरे को गाली गलोच में पता क्या है? I tell you what my objection to that entire thing is. It's about normalizing that kind of nonsense towards, because when you're abusing the prime minister, I don't care, you keep abusing, मेरे को कोई उसमें problem नहीं है. The point I have is you're starting to abuse India, which I will not tolerate.
Yeah. To be fair though, they didn't abuse India.
यार आर्मी पे बोल रहे हो आप, you know, तू जाके बॉर्डर पे खड़े हो जा, पुलवामा नहीं होता, you know, you don't
but
do that.
Again, can that be criminalized? I don't think
I
so.
don't think so. It can be harassed. That's what is kind of happening right now.
Yeah.
You know, that lady took off the case, by the way, Ruchika, Puchika, whatever that girl's name is. उसपे जो case डाला था, that case is gone. They've removed it.
I don't think a case should have been registered in the first place, but whatever. That's just.
Now, देखो यार, that's again another freedom, na? See.
True.
That's also the freedom of the person who's putting the case. It's not the government doing it. अब वो बंदे को नहीं पसंद आया. Imran Siddiqui stands up in Bombay and says, भैया arrest Abhijit Iyer because he's doing fraud. No, that's his personal opinion, yeah.
Exactly.
So, I somehow there has to be consequences for actions, and that's something I think, you know, as kids we learned that.
I'll tell you what. We're getting upset over the gali when what we should be getting upset over is the rioting.
That was.
They didn't deserve pellets, they deserved dum-dum bullets through the skulls for rioting.
Yeah. No question.
Because it was intentional rioting, they announced their intention to violate Section 144.
Yeah. No
I
question.
believe fundamentally, गाली गलोच करो, मोदी के माँ को, मोदी के बाप को, सबको गाली दो. I believe in a democracy, the moment you start criminalizing speech, you go down a very, very dark path.
Like Europe?
गाली शुरू होता है, it ends somewhere else. But rioting, not pellet guns, dum-dum bullets.
I mean, that's pathetic, what they did the other day. And, you know, okay, the irony of the whole situation, I tweeted this out, that they want UAPA against you because आपने उनका घर का कुछ बोल दिया. ठीक है? But तो उसके अरे जो भी 9 lakh, 10 lakh, whatever this thing. अब वो pamphlet वाला वहां पर जाके देख रहा है. This guy says, भैया मेरे घर में घुस गया वो. घर में नहीं घुसा वो.
घर में नहीं घुसा.
तुम पार्लियामेंट में घुसने की कोशिश कर रहे हो, वो ठीक है.
You can go to 2 houses from there. It's a common entrance. तो कहाँ भोसड़ी के तेरे घर पे घुसा? ये IIT ग्रेजुएट है, ये पता नहीं किसका क्या फेवर देके ये IIT में इसको भर्ती मिला. और क्या पैसा देके इसको डिग्री भी मिला उधर से. IIT ग्रेजुएट. And he's got an investigative legal journalist by his side.
भाई तुम पार्लियामेंट में घुसने का ठीक है, हाँ, बाय फोर्स पार्लियामेंट में घुस सकते हो.
हाँ, ये करेंगे तो चमत्कार, बाकी कोई करेगा तो बलात्कार.
Yeah, this is hypocrisy ना भाई. You're saying, bhai, we will storm and burn the parliament.
Sanjay Jha was in a program with me. He was supporting child rape. He was equating abuse to child rape.
Now see, Gali Galoch mein mere ko, I'll tell you, your point about speech is perfectly all right. But mera jo point hai, which is a little different, which is about dehumanization.
See, I don't accept this word dehumanization.
Which is what happened to Godse's entire clan. 8,000 were killed.
They were. 8,000 Chitpavan Brahmins were killed.
What happened to the Sikhs was exactly the same.
It was exactly the same. But was that the language of dehumanization or was that riots?
See, that's what you basically bring down the value of life.
There is a very interesting piece by none other than Khushwant Singh.
Okay.
Who's like, see, till the Delhi riots happened and my people got killed, I didn't even pay attention to how Hindus in Punjab felt when they were being killed. This is what I admire about Khushwant Singh. He had a certain intellectual honesty. It's fine.
That's something to think about.
Yeah. Not that it justifies anything. The riots, they should have been hanged. Yeah. But you know this thing, where is this so-called language of dehumanization? भाई खुद अपने आप को कॉकरोच बोल रहे हो. जब नाजी बोल, अगर तुम उनको कॉकरोच बोलोगे ये नाजी लैंग्वेज है, दिस इज whatever. वो खुद को बोल रहे हैं.
अरे that's like today Manish Tiwari saying Hitler was a rightist. I'm like, excuse me, his party is called National Socialist.
National Socialist. But you know what the more amazing thing is? All the Nazi party's original philosophy, the Communist Party's philosophy,
same.
They both come from the same starting point of the French Revolution.
Yeah. I mean, I was like, yeah, I was shocked. Like, भाई तुम right wing बोल रहे हो हिटलर को? पागल हो गए हो क्या यार? पढ़ तो लो कम से कम उसकी
let us concede the point and admit Hitler was right wing. Hitler still killed fewer Russians than Stalin did through famines and his own incompetence and purges. The Japanese army, well, the Chinese Communist Party killed 7 times the number of Chinese citizens that the Japanese Imperial Army did. Okay. Pol Pot killed how many? 1/3 of his own population he killed off. But notice they will still put Stalin's photo. They will still put Mao Zedong's photo. They will still put Pol Pot's photo.
Sab, when are we going to talk about the Sanbari killings? When are we going to talk about the Marichapi massacre of 1979? When are we going to talk about the Angamarki monks that were burnt alive in April 82? When are we going to talk about the Nannur massacre? When are we going to talk about the Nandigram massacre?
The left are fundamentally, they're all child molesting scum. They're all rapists, child rapists to the core, without exception. And they are all, without exception. This is why I said the only good communist is a dead communist.
Seriously, I mean, today these guys talk about democracy. I tweeted this out today. I did the research on the 5 massacres that, the left must learn about. In this, and this is 1970 onwards. Please, guys, read about these 5 massacres. मेरे Twitter page पे है. You can just access, read about them. मैंने काफी detail में निकाल के I've put that thing there. Yes, sir. Let's take questions. But सबसे request है, guys, please like this video, subscribe and share.
Like, share, subscribe.
LSS. So please do LSS to the video. And let's take some questions.
Gen Z language.
I know. No, Dilulu is no Sululu. We need to change.
Fuck you. I'm not coming on your program ever again.
I've been actually reading this language to understand. Yeah, these chaps talk. मेरे को तो समझ नहीं आता क्या हो रहा है. So I'm like, okay, what did he say? All right, breaking on Republic, FCRA amendment to be tabled in the Parliament tomorrow. अतुल पाटिल जी, दिस इज अ क्यूरियस कमेंट. आदि भाई, महाराष्ट्र में आपका नाम गूंज रहा है. क्यों भाई? मैंने क्या कर दिया? You
अच्छा,
know,
बहुत अच्छी बात है.
I don't know what I did, but anyways,
नहीं,
if you
अभी
know
भाई
something,
मेरे
let
को
me know.
बोल रहा है, तुम्हारे को नहीं.
अभी भाई, चलो, very good.
हाँ.
मैं बच गया. Phew. Naruto ji, thank you. He says, can we call CJP as R 2.0 and Dipke
Of course.
Kejru from tomorrow?
Of course. Through and through, same drama bazi, same lies, same obfuscation, same whataboutery, same backers. Total overlap.
As a matter of fact, the slap, the ink, the sickness,
Everything.
exactly the same.
Next.
Adhip Mitra ji, he says, why the government is handling situation with kid gloves? What is the ED doing? Why is Modi apologizing? BJP is soft on corruption.
Yes, BJP, see, I'll tell you the issue. Let me answer the last question first. See, the BJP thought corruption was a point in time rather than an ongoing progressive problem like a virus. So they thought first साल में ही हमने सब कुछ खत्म कर दिया. नहीं. The corruption mutated and they don't have any clue about it. Or they do and they're not doing anything about it. That's a different
The Babu
matter.
corruption, yeah, which is crazy.
Babu corruption, which is out of hand because you've gone back to the Raj, license Raj system. Now, the situation with kid gloves, bhai dekh, at some level in PR, beating and shooting kids is not going to be good TV.
I've been saying this, and thank you for backing me. I've been saying this. The only thing that went wrong was the students' narrative stuck.
Yeah. They should have countered it with narrative where they were absent. They should have prevented the gathering from happening where they were absent. But
that's how it is. Yeah. Make India great. Thank you. Do you see BJP getting to power in 2029? They've pissed off their core voters this term.
Look, I believe they will make up. They understand when things go against them very well. Yeah. Number one. Number two, 2029, boss, I'm telling you, BJP is going to lose so badly, bro. Congress is going to win 1,000 seats. Yeah, bro, you won't believe me when I say this. But BJP will lose so badly, bro. They'll go into negative seats. आप पूछेंगे कैसे negative seats आ सकता है? But they'll go into negative seats.
Exactly like Mamata Banerjee became Prime Minister of...
In fact, I believe Mamata Banerjee will become Prime Minister.
Prime Minister. Shivam ji, thank you. Ved Vajra ji, thank you. Adi bhai, hope you're recovering well. Thank you so much. I am, yes. I banged into Sanjay ji's front door.
I saw the footage of it.
Look at this.
Bhai, I don't know if you guys know, but he had to be taken for a goddamn CT scan because we didn't know brain damage.
I had a bloody the table tennis ball on my head, yeah.
Fuck. That video was scary.
Do you feel FCRA hype was created to bring out the pests and trace them back to their backers so individual actions could be taken?
Don't read 10-dimensional chess into this. You know, there is a danger on one hand of being realistic with the government and then being, oh, ये 10-dimensional chess था. No, this was not
10-dimensional नहीं था. अब ये opportunity आया है तो कुटेंगे.
Exactly.
अब कुटेंगे और कुछ नहीं है. Unknown Bunman, thank you. They are trying to create Capitol Hill 2.0 for regime change. Yes. We need to protect our children from these zombies.
Yes, we do.
Thank you. Stealth Sniper, thank you. 0 FIR on Dipke and Saurav Das and the POSCO in Siliguri for using 12 to 15-year-old kids in the protest. This is not illegal. What I want to ask. It's not illegal. I checked on this. It's not illegal to do that.
If the kid is 15, you sent her to a salon to learn nail art. That is exploiting the kid.
Yeah. But okay. It's not illegal for kids to be in the protest.
It is not. It is not. So it's not, but there has to be an FIR on the mother for sending the kid to work at that age.
Okay. Rahul ji says, do you foresee serious curbs on Meta?
No. There are too many people in the Babudam whose kids work in Meta and shit like that. Kuch serious curb nahi hoga.
The only thing I see is the protection thing going off a little bit, which is what they want today. Which
isn't much anyway.
Trishulji, thank you. You think the government would like a kinetic action against Pakistan to show that the government is not weak? Because FCRA is not sufficient messaging to convey tough posturing in front of the masses. Common man won't understand FCRA.
Look, they're not looking at attacking Pakistan, but they are looking at responding if Pakistan does something stupid.
But let me actually disagree with the last statement. You know, the people on the ground, they know FCRA, especially the rural bit, जहाँ पर conversions होती है ना, उनको पता है. They are talking about it.
अच्छी बात है. Next.
They are talking about it. Stealth Sniper, thank you. अमरूद single malt चल रही है CJP वालों के घर पे.
And you know, some Amruts are very good, just like some Paul Johns are very good. But my current favorite is this whiskey from Rampur. I'm not a great fan of Rampur per se, but they've come out with this new whiskey called Sangam, which is awesome.
I haven't tasted that. सर, झारखंड के स्टूडेंट के विरोध का प्रदर्शन, मोराल और प्रदर्शन कितना शानदार है. सभी राष्ट्रवादी हैं. दिल्ली के तथाकथित स्टूडेंट प्रोटेस्ट घटिया लेवल के एंटी नेशनल को देखकर तुलना करें. झारखंड छात्र आर द बेस्ट. That's true.
I agree.
Fantastic.
Next.
Himanshi, thank you, Ji. She says US will cause an issue with FCRA bill, possibly their reactions.
Yeah. Look, they'll talk a lot, but ultimately they can't force back an act of parliament.
Sanctions आएंगे और कुछ नहीं. Mahesh ji, thank you. When they abrogated 370, no one knew till the last minute when Archam announced it. Couldn't they have done SCRA in the same way? फालतू का heads up.
No. No. 370 we knew actually some of us knew about 15-20 days before also. Though exactly we were told that 17A was going to be removed, not 370. 17A or 15A, पता नहीं क्या था. FCRA क्यों? The point is they wanted everybody to come out against it. They wanted to see what they wanted to map the opposition.
Yeah, you don't. Sometimes you need the bomb to. You should know how big a bomb it is before it explodes.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Next.
Alpana ji, thank you. She says, Abhijit, they are drinking Amrut. Please tell them about proper single malts. At least Glenmorangie.
Okay, so you know, Alpana, one thing, I'm not a fan of Glenmorangie anymore. I think the only ones that have retained their flavor are Auchentoshan and Lagavulin 16. No, Lafroig's gone to shit, bro.
I have not had
Lagavulin 16 and this one, Auchentoshan. And I'll tell you why.
Auchentoshan.
So what has happened is, you know, there is now a market for 5-year-old whiskies and things like that because the market is so saturated with single malts now. The returns are coming down massively.
The Glens are as it is Highland. Yeah. So
let me finish. And the companies no longer feel they can sit on 20-year-old, 21-year-old special reserves, 17-year-old special ones and things like that. So Auchentoshan and this one, kya hai? Lagavulin 16. Lagavulin comes out with a lot of shit whiskies also, by the way.
The 10, 12 and all that.
16 has been maintained.
See, the Highland whiskies which are there, the Glens and all that stuff, those have lost their sheen.
They've lost their charm. Because you know what's happening now is they're so eager to get a product out. Because see, if something is sitting in a vat for 21 years, that is lost capital. So pehle the master taster would go and he'd say, sorry boss, this doesn't make the cut, this needs to stand. Now he's like, you know what, it's good enough, let's market this as special edition and put it out.
Now it is Lowland, which is Auchentoshan and all these things are trending. Yeah. Pooja ji, thank you so much. Varun Arora ji, thank you. He says, Sir ji, with Punjab model busted, no wonder Modi ji made DP resigns. There were plans of really terrifying stuff by these DS stooges. OT media will not cover it. Yeah. Absolutely. The fake Gen Z revolution by CJP was inevitable. IB and Raw knew it. They allowed it.
Yes, and they went on giving very bad intel on it, by the way. Next.
Sheikh, 4R. Thank you. AM is jealous of Nepali Prince Saurav Das because he has more hair.
100%.
Thunderbolt. Thank you. Can we call AIM right wing?
Can I just say I don't look like a waiter at a restaurant that he does?
Interesting thing is how did Raga sit with Kiran Rijiju for 15 minutes for delimitation discussion on 16 to 18? How did he concentrate for 50 minutes?
Big mystery.
No, but both of them have a common this thing, na? Rijiju is also a fitness guy. वो भी तो बात कर रहे होंगे.
हाँ शायद वो उसी पे हाँ.
Alpana ji, I love Abhijit Iyer Mitra. There you go. You got a big fan. Thank you.
Right.
Venki Saab, thank you. By the way, did Rahul get 140 rupee subscription for free? I feel bad for him. कि किन छपरी लोगों से साथ मिला है पड़ा है उसको.
Very sad. Yes.
Dhruva Saab, thank you. Dipke and Da should eat da poo.
Eat the poo poo. Do you know the eat the poo poo video? It's the greatest homophobic video ever made. Please go to YouTube and search eat the poo poo.
Greta wants Modi's resignation. Fantastic.
Achha, very good.
How serious should we take Yoya's decision will not be made in the parliament but on the streets?
He has all these wet dreams. Don't take Yoya seriously. He's been trying for this for a long time. कुछ नहीं होता है. वो तो हरियाणा का सीएम बनने वाला था ना 2013 में.
He was glowing that time. Oh yaar, protest चल रहा है यार. He was like.
So 2013 में Sagarika had already made him the next Haryana CM.
Yeah, absolutely. Sir, Abhijit Dipke और सरोज दास की लीला का नया पुराण लिखना चाहिए. कॉकरोच पुराण.
भाई पुराण को काय का पोल्यूट करते हो उसका नाम लेके. हाँ.
Nitin ji, thank you. Yugender Yadav claimed Shaitan Singh Memorial was moved 3 kilometers inland, stating India has lost some territory. How do you counter this?
I would take a statement of the Chinese as having the Chinese Communist Party as having more veracity than Yogendra Yadav.
Yeah, and dude, that memorial can't be moved. Trust me, I've seen that place. You can't move it. There is no way you can move that thing. Dr. MPC is up. Thank you. AIM, where is your personal doomsday clock now?
अरे अभी जब doomsday, imagine if I'm not being so pessimistic. Why are you guys being so pessimistic?
Why? Do you got a doomsday clock?
No. He means it as you're normally a pessimist, and why aren't you being a pessimist right now? Okay. Because I'm not.
Adas, Zaz. Thank you so much. I don't know how to pronounce that. Jai Hind, Jai Bharat. Hats off to you both, Abhijit and Aadi sirs. This call is for more stringent laws against the minors. Also
you mean people that. Assaulting minors, right? Not against minors.
Minor crime.
Yeah.
Juvenile crime.
Was very tricky path to go down. You know, the speech and minors don't go down that path. Yeah. I don't like what happened to Nirbhaya, but unfortunately that fellow had to be tried as a minor. All right. That's a very, very sticky...
Yeah, I think there needs to be a heinous crime clause in that. Yeah. I mean, rape, murder, all that needs to be...
Yeah, see, then you know the definition of heinous crime. See, idhar kya hai ki death penalty for have you seen any judicial consistency on what is defined? So then, see, very, very dangerous. Don't go down that path.
Shik Forar, thank you. Just like how these protesters lawyer up anticipating a potential lawsuit, why doesn't the government plan up a counter-protest action plan after multiple such instances of protests going violent? And what can the civil society do about it? A counter-protest.
You can't do much. But counter protest against what? See, you can't become like Iran where people come out to protest. What will you protest against? Definitionally, a protest has to be against the government.
Against the protest.
No. What you need to do is you need to start protest in all the opposition ruled states.
Yeah. Point.
And make life miserable for them. And if they are unable to control it, dismiss them.
Yeah, today finally the BJP came out all guns blazing about Jharkhand at least.
भाई मेरे को जाना है. I'm late for my con call.
Last fatafat.
ठीक.
Okay, no more after what we have. Nick Devil, hi both. One thing I seen prior and after July 20th is the nationalists have united and now working to counter the anti-nationalists. Even I am starting my own channel called Awaz Unheard. Jai Hind.
Jai Ram ji.
Shira, thank you, says Namaskar. Will the FCRA bill pass and will we see the meltdown of a century? Your thoughts? Is CJP a backup plan of AAP? Is AAP going out?
Yes, already answered. Yes, AAP 2.0 next.
Hitendra ji, thank you. What happened to the 3 foreigners who were...
I don't know.
They were detained. They were detained.
Yes, but were they deported? They should have been deported.
I don't know if they were deported. I haven't checked, but they were detained. I know that.
Next.
Arun Jyoti ji, thank you. Har Madev, Adi bhai, Avijit da. Okay. I think the government should implement some mechanism to show how youth that they can get exploited by the anti-India lobby, especially
I
following.
remember being that age. You could not convince me of anything. For me, everything was a conspiracy theory at that age. Okay, so it's like, bro, this is, and this is a particularly Gen Z is a particularly dumb. It's statistically the
Yeah,
dumbest
that's
generation
not all
around.
the Gen Z, yeah. There are 37.5 crore Gen Zs in this country. Trust me, so many people have written to me only and said, "Sir, we are not this nonsense."
Again,
So,
it doesn't prove the rule, but yeah, statistically they are.
yeah,
Next.
cyber troop. Thank you. What could be the worst scenario if they pass the FCRA bill? Are we in a position to take the shock with India-US
There will
tensions?
be no significant shock. There will be a lot of posturing and positioning, token sanctions, and that's it.
Aviral Chauhanji, thank you. Church spooked by
Mm.
FCRA. Senator spoke against it. Yes. Vishalji, thank you. Did the government let the protest go on to find the real culprit behind it? Once you're in shit,
Discuss.
you enjoy it. Yeah. Nitinji, thank you. AM, for you, why does chicken neck geography exist if we created the Dawn country?
Because we thought it was going to be pliant. You need to read the treaty they signed with us initially in 74. No, in 75, I think it got
75.
abrogated after this one was killed after Mujibur
Mujib was
Rahman. But essentially, they became an Indian satellite state like Bhutan. The exact terms of the Bhutan treaty were signed with Bangladesh. That's
we
why.
should have fixed our border here.
Next.
Why not make Sanjeev Sanyal as the education minister?
Sure.
Meenakshi Jain
And
is
he'd be a
better.
very good education minister.
Meenakshi
Also,
Jain?
Minister Meenakshi Jain, yeah, why not?
Viralji, once again, thank you. Just does the FCRA target dung beetlery masquerading as news?
Not really.
It does actually. None
Not
of the
really.
you can't. No. Under the FCRA license, you cannot put out news anymore.
That's if you're an NGO. If you
Yeah.
started as a company, you can.
No, if you then you have to register as a news company, and then it
Yeah,
depends on
you
us
pay
whether we give you
25%
the license or
tax,
not.
yeah. But NGO you can't. Yeah. Is
Yeah,
Babocracy still worth voting for? Yeah,
absolutely.
बाबू, we discussed this right at the beginning. कांग्रेस के लिए वोट करके देखना तेरे को क्या होता है. तू भी जेल आएगा हमारे साथ.
All right,
ठीक
जी.
है.
Thank you so much.
जयराम जी की टाटा
Ram ji,
बाय.
namaskar. Bye bye.
फुसफिंदर